Hey, hey, hey! Hello, hello, hello. The Wi Fi wouldn't work. Had to go get the Ethernet cord and hook me up. Look, do I have original people here by popular demand? They've been wanting couch talk. I'm on the couch. New people haven't seen me on the couch, I don't think. Who do we have? Oh man, I left my daggone, got my mouse in there at the computer. Shoot fire. I'm gonna tell you what. You see who's here? Yeah, it wouldn't even play my intro. Can y'all hear me? Vanessa Dobbins, you remember Couch Talk, don't you, honey? There's Tina and James and Kelly and TRT and Vanessa, Lisa R. Hall. Oh Lord, yeah, y'all can hear me because I'm hearing my goofy self. Okay. J Stone 78. Second Star Survival. How are you, honey? Ryan 84, my West Virginia buddy. Sweet, y'all are all my sweethearts. Let's see, what's Tina saying? Finally figured out my Discord notifications weren't on. It took me a while to turn them on. Now I'm getting notified even when you. Yes. I will put in Discord that I'm going live and then CJ posts the link for me because she's wonderful like that. Chat streak, yeah. Vanessa will run naked across the screen for us every once in a while. That's one of her old jokes. Oh my gosh, there's so many old things. Listen, y'all just don't know the times we have had on this couch. Black screen, no sound. You're delayed. Tina, you're delayed, baby. Let's see. Let's see. I can get that to post. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Okay. Jay Stone speaking to everybody. Oh, Michelle Smith, hello. You're one of our good people. You're speaking to good people. Barefoot Lass. Now, you all remember the couch talk, don't you? When I was fighting with that OBS mess. Oh, Lord. The couch. Yes. TRT, I don't think you were here in the original couch days. Were you? Grant Harper. How are you? You're funny. Underpants are $15 at Walmart and $2 at Kohl's. Vanessa Dobbins needs answers. Honey, I'm so glad you still have a sense of humor. Texan, hello there. I haven't noticed you on my subscribe list, Texan. Are you new? Be sure and subscribe. Love my new people. Take it you're from Texas. Mm, I'm a genius, huh? Yeah, we spent many hours. Back in the day, I used to do 6 hour lives sitting on this couch. And one time I left it running, we had 11 and a half hour live. Time to get sassy. You never know. I might get sassy. If somebody twists my arm, barefoot lass, I need my arm twist a little bit to get sassy, right? Let me see. Who am I speaking to? See, on the couch, it's laid back. I'm good now. Yeah, I lost my internet connection. I had to go get my Ethernet cord. I said hardwire the other night, and when I was going back through checking chat, I was so aptly corrected that it's an Ethernet cord. I shouldn't be saying I'm hardwired. I don't remember who said that. Who cares? Y'all know what I mean. You're back. How could you guys tell I was delayed? I could tell you were delayed, Tina, because I'm magic. No, I had me on my phone. Wasn't a black screen. Oh, Tina, you know I'm picking on you, honey. You know I'm a picking. Yes, Couch Talk, Barefoot Lass was here in those days, but no, we ain't doing no sit till 6 o'clock in the morning couch chat tonight. Lisa, you love when I can be comfortable on the couch. I never did call you back. I apologize, Miss Lisa R. Hall. My sister called. Ethan came over, and his mama didn't pick him up till 8:30. So I was in pajamas, hair in a ponytail. Didn't have any articles up, so I was a hustling, trying to get on here by 9 o'clock. Carol Brooks. I bet you old Carol Brooks remembers me sitting on this couch for hours, don't you, honey? Bones. No, Bones does. See, hi there. JK, didn't mean to miss you. Sorry. You heard about the. Yep. That awful. I had the baby or I'd have gone live on the news channel. I mean, we have in here? We have 30. Is anybody? Amy Riser. Hi, honey. Is anybody in here 32? Not subscribed to my news channel. When I get to go live, I typically um the my grandbaby's grandmama is going to Seattle for 10 days for Christmas to visit her family, and I'm going to have him. So it's a little difficult. He wants to fight me for the mouse, and he likes to get in the shot, and so it's kind of hard. But I would like to do an evening recap of the day's news, but it's difficult because I've got 2,100 of you here, but I've only got 225 of you on the news channel. So I don't want to have to go live here. Hey, Bit Crazy. Good to see you too. Merry Christmas to everybody. So if I could get, thank you, Carolyn Lowe. I don't know why this thing started sending me subscription notices, but it does. So Carolyn Lowe just got on the news channel. Amy Riser, were you around when we started on the couch? Sweet Jenna, I see. Lisa Hall speaking to Sweet Jenna, but I didn't see Sweet Jenna. And I don't want to miss her. I'm sure Lisa's not going to be speaking to somebody that's not there. So, hello, Sweet Jenna. Carol Brooks, yes, you remember you missed those nights. You liked setting up till 6 o'clock in the morning? Well, listen, we're going back. It's Christmas, my favorite time of the year. Oh, okay. Oh, honey, Lisa, let me tell you, I'm full of mess ups. Do you still have company? Now, if you still have company, you don't have to be here. But I do miss this. Oh, she said cowboy, Sweet Jenna. Speaking of, um, Southern Ohio prepping, how are you, honey? Christmas Eve. Let's discuss Christmas Eve. I don't want anybody to answer. It don't matter. Okay. But it has been brought to my attention that there may be family members that don't have. I seem more comfy. I am more comfy on this couch. Let me tell you, this old bud has broke this couch in, Amy. I've spent some hours on this couch. It's all comfy and broke in. Don't hurt my back. And, every once in a while I'll kick out this thing on this recliner and be real comfy. But I can't see it. This screen, I'm gonna tell y'all, just sucks. Still kicking the can down the road. Well, that's good, buddy. I'm glad I'm still kicking the can down the road. Merry Christmas, Cheesehead Cowboy. Merry Christmas to everybody. And yes, good Lord. I know we don't have, I know, who knows what the date is. Um, but still, I want to celebrate Jesus' birthday. I like the spirit of the month. Everybody seems to be in a pretty good mood till they get broke, run out of money. Need to be in a good mood anyway. But anyway, been brought to my attention there may be those that could be home alone on Christmas Eve. And Aaron Riley, hi there. How are you? Um, so on Christmas Eve evening, my David Black. I have to leave my glasses on. Thank you, David Black. My channel started on this couch, this very spot. And some of my um, original folks that are still around had mentioned in the last couple of live chats, I noticed when I was going back through them and wanted me to come back on the couch. So here I am. Your safe is dangerous. It'll put you to sleep. Yeah, mine will too. I have fallen asleep many a night right here. Yes, I have. Aaron, are you new? Please don't be offended if you're not. But welcome. Glad to have everybody. Got 35 of you. That's good. We have several people live right now. I went early. Usually Sunday and Monday night I do 10 o'clock. Of course, I've had to miss the last couple of Sundays because I had. Oh yeah, I'm here because of Marf's channel, Aaron. Oh, a month? Oh Lord, I apologize, but this last month's been kind of crazy. Trolls have been. Anyway, let's not even speak of them. Say prayer for them and move on. But anyway, brought to my attention that there may be those of us that don't have a bunch of festivities and stuff on Christmas Eve. Started watching Marv from the start. You did? I have been with Marv about a year and a half, I guess. That's when I found YouTube, other than comedians, music, and cat videos. That story he tells is true. Um, but anyway, my boys, we're going to go to my brother's house this year, and they have to be at their dad's at 7 o'clock, and they, well, the one will go home, and the other one's going to come and hang out with me for a while. But I was thinking, Jeep girl, you like the couch chats better? You need to be comfy too, like we are on our couches. Well, I was trying to, I got, I don't know, I lost some people because of the couch. So I was trying to, make it a little more professional or whatever. I don't know. Shoot, listen, I, I'm never going to be Marv, you know, never. It's never going to be like that. I want us to be laid back but now my big computer, I can't have it on the couch. Wish I had my big computer. I'm stuck on this laptop again. And so I will be in there, I can see the computer better. So, but the screen, I can't get it to pick up a signal for the screen. I don't know what happened. But anyway, so I will be here. Let's see. I'll be leaving my brother's about 7 o'clock and I will be home alone. So I thought since nobody's going to be here, so I'm not going to have a mess to clean up. Usually when they go to their dads, I get crazy wild, cleaning up all the messes, getting ready for Christmas morning. And, but I don't have that to do this year. Hey, spooky fast one. Merry Christmas. You've been in bed all day. What's the matter? So, anyway, around 8 o'clock, Christmas Eve night, I'm going to go live. So, anybody, I don't care if it's two people, if nobody has anything to do around 8 o'clock on Christmas Eve night, or we have anybody that doesn't have anybody to be with on Christmas Eve night, and all your festivities could be over by 8 o'clock, and you just want to hang out. I'm going to go live so we can share Christmas Eve night with the family. But don't feel like you have to be here. Told my mods it's Christmas Eve. Nobody gets paid. Nobody has to hang out with me. I'll mod myself. Surely to Pete. I'll be there. Nothing going on here. Well, good. Southern Ohio Preppy. You just joined me. I'm going to plan on 8 o'clock. Christmas Eve night. Yup. Sure I am. Y'all, I don't even have a Christmas tree up now yet. Listen, my truck's not running again. I can't go get a Christmas tree. Depending on those boys of mine, I'm liable to be Christmas Eve morning putting up a Christmas tree. Because that baby's got to have a Christmas tree. Has to. It's up just a week. I don't care. Can't take it down until after New Year's. Angel in Dallas, where have you been, girl? Welcome, welcome. That's okay. Glad to have you here. I'm seeing some of the old faces. Maybe everybody likes Couch better, but I like my computer screen's bigger than this laptop screen. Merry Christmas, Angel in Dallas. Glad to have you back, honey. But anyway, I wanted us to be able to share some time, break up the day, and spend a little bit of Christmas together because y'all are my family too. How could I go without seeing y'all just for a little while on Christmas Eve? Now, I will have Ethan Christmas Day. He's a mess. He didn't used to mess with me too bad. But now he wants to fight me over the mouse. Of course, with this, I don't have to have a mouse. But I don't know. He cannot stand for me to go live now. And he's 3, Can't say go entertain yourself. I got to be with my buddies. Yeah, he's little. So, I don't know um, if he'll be spending the night Christmas night or not. I will know by the time I go live Christmas Eve. And um, Carolina Sky, hi there. How are you? So we'll spend definitely a couple hours together Christmas Eve evening. And I will try to work out something Christmas night, even if it's late. And then do the same thing. Um, Even if I have my grandkids on New Year's Eve, supposedly. Now, that oldest one, New Year's Day, she's going to be 14. She might be outgrowing me just a little bit. But if I have my grandkids and have them to kind of help me with Ethan, I thought I might go live and us bring the new year in together. But I wanted to make some YouTube holiday plans with y'all. And I've had to miss so much lately because of my health and my schedule with Ethan. But I do. I mean that at the end. I love each and every one of you. It just thrills me to death. Light Moon, hi there. Um, it thrills me to death to see you. And a lot of you have been with me from the beginning. We have been on this roller coaster YouTube ride together. Let me tell you, it has been a mess. Telling you what's the truth. Some of those days I wouldn't relive for not all the money in the world. I wouldn't. So if y'all will just like every little bit keep doing that news link for me, if you don't mind, because we got 39 of you. And when I went live on the news channel to give the news, because I just want those to be kind of short and sweet. Here's the news, and not be so spicy over there in case YT decides to get nuts. I'd hate to spend all these hours. Your son's name's Ethan. My Ethan is 3. He's a little pumpkin. Call him Puddin' Pop and call him a little bit of everything. I always have a lot of nicknames for them grandbabies. But I'd like to try to get as many of you all over on WVPM News as possible in case something happens with this. And yours is 21, mine's 3. Grandbaby. In case something happens, and I've never been able to get this channel monetized. Don't know what the daggone problem is. Cannot figure it out. But I really haven't spent a whole lot of time trying to figure it out. If y'all know what that means. Listen, I saw on the news today there is an 8-year-old little boy that has had a YouTube channel for a couple years. I don't know how many years. I didn't hear that part. That all he does is get new toys and he plays with them and he talks to the kids and tells the kids if he likes the toys or not. The kid made like $147,000 this year on his YouTube channel. 8 years old. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It is amazing. Oh, okay. Let me see. Uh, Southern Ohio Prepping, that is in chat, sent me an email. And if you are not subscribed to his channel, he always does big panels and stuff. His next live is going to be January the 1st, so New Year's Day at 9:30 Eastern Time. He will have Gil from Camp Patton Campground that's in chat right there, family campgrounds. Um, Will from Just in Time, and the topic will be New Year's resolutions. Oh, well, thank you. And he's inviting me to join. Well, appreciate that. Um, so yeah, I can do that with y'all New Year's Day. Depends on. I will email you back. I will let you know in plenty of time. I don't know what that baby schedule is going to be. So 777 Lightkeeper, hi there. Light Moon, did I speak to you, honey? Grand Harper will be sitting here waiting on you. Absolutely. Well, thank you, Southern Ohio Prepping. I appreciate that invitation. And yes, I will take you up on that. But if nothing else, if I've got these kids, if I don't have the kids, grandkids, I'll be here by myself. And we'll bring in the new year together. Oh my goodness. I've never spent New Year's Eve by myself. That's okay. Angel, how are you, darling? I've got all kinds of family members now. I've got all kinds of news to give y'all. That's one reason I want y'all over on that news channel. I don't want to chance messing this up, and I've got some real spicy news to give y'all. I did a live on the Jacks that really starts with V, and uh, Spooky Fest 1, East, West. I'm near Fayetteville. What state? There's all kinds of Fayettevilles. What state you near, honey? I mean, are you in? Fayetteville, what state? Mm, there is not such thing as a baby schedule. They do what they want whenever they want. Well, he's 3. Um, he's got. I've always had him on a good schedule. It's his parents I can't get on a schedule. North Carolina, yeah, I know where Fayetteville, North Carolina is. We have a Fayetteville, West Virginia. So anyway, that is my tentative holiday plans because I don't have to do a lot of cooking Christmas Eve. Um, Terry, did I speak to you, Terry? Um, so it should just be a laid back holiday, which is amazing for me. My brother has a wonderful girlfriend home at the 82nd the trees. I'm not sure I know what that means, but you could be texting like me. Oh my goodness. Yep, you could just be texting like me. It just could be a mistake. But that's my holiday plans for right now. And if I find out something different, I'll put something on the community post. I'll put something in Discord. So, but I thought I tried. Listen, posted on ends of videos. I did everything in the world to get Virginia Prepper on here to get a hold of him. Love Pugs05. Hi there, honey. And I never got an answer. But I am trying. Yeah, if any of you guys, I know Virginia Prepper is in the Midwest. He's associated with the Midwest group, Southern Ohio Prepping, Camp Patton Family Campground. If either of y'all know how to get a hold of Virginia Prepper, I sure would appreciate it. Well, I just had Southern Ohio to send me an email. I'm going to send you my number. And if you by chance get a hold of him, because I did that live, and I'm so proud to say I did the first live on the Virginia Mass at Governor. What a Lord have mercy. Sorry about this, guys. But I would love to get hold of one of those YouTube channels that's actually in Virginia. Brandy Weems, how are you, honey? You just subbed. I can't keep my eyes out of the skies anymore. Um, where are you located? Spooky Fest 1. Neighbor. In-state neighbor. State neighbor. All right, El Michelle, honey. I didn't know you'd been having a time. I hate that. Okay. Let me finish this um, Sinuses are bothering me. Okay, there goes him an email. Um, World without rule of law. Let me tell you what. Love Pug, you're from Ohio, so you're a state neighbor. Karen, how are you? Oh, just got your notification. Well, how about that? Let's see, we've been on here 34 minutes. Carolina Sky Astronomy, you're going to leave. I'm getting ready to give a little bit of news. Um, Virginia news, actually. Give some, I'm going to, well, two Virginia news. One has to do with gun control and one don't. I'm sure y'all all heard about that car wreck today, but just in case, big wreck, not a car wreck. But see you later. Thanks for popping in, Carolina Sky Astronomy. I love astronomy. Fell in love with it in junior high. But anyway, I'm going to share a couple of articles with y'all, if that's all right with you guys. Well, I have his channel. I'm subscribed to him. Southern Ohio Prepping. I'm subscribed to um, Virginia Prepping or Prepper, whatever it is. Watched a video today, but I don't know how to get a hold of him. So if you know how to get a hold of him, I've got the channel link. I know, my goodness, car wrecks. Okay, I'm going to disappear for a second and show you these articles. Let's see, I don't need sound. I wish there was hotkeys or something to make this a little easier. Okay. Well, get my mouse to work, y'all. Okay. First order of business. Make sure it popped up. I always doubt that I know what I'm doing. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That'll work. Thank you. Well, I'm delayed. I don't know what we've got here. Isn't that always the way? We're on the couch, chilling out. Yep, it's up there. Okay. Massive 69 car pileup in Virginia leaves several with critical injuries. Let me see if I can hide this thing. And shuts down interstate. It was on Interstate 64 that goes actually through West Virginia into Virginia. I've been on this highway many times. I want y'all to look at that. Have y'all seen these pictures on the news? Look at that mess. Now, I don't have the sound on. I did not watch this, but I'm going to see if they show any more views of this wreck. And look, it's going to buffer. You know what that's all about? I might be going to show you. 51 people injured. Life-threatening injuries reported. Oh, Lord. Why is this going to buffer? I've got this stupid cord hooked up. This is not Wi-Fi. Look at that. Isn't that awful? Here at Christmas time. Wonder what the X meant on that car if they were marking cars. What would an X mean? Does anybody possibly know. They're thinking it was fog and ice, so somebody's not known how to drive, going too fast in a hurry. Let's see if it says anything else that y'all would be interested in. Oh, there's another picture. Isn't that awful? I mean, a wreck like that's awful at any time. I mean, I wasn't trying to just say it's awful because it's Christmas, but y'all know what I mean. Well, that's, I don't know what they're going to show, but in case they show, oh, look at that shake. Well, wonder, did y'all see the bridge shake? Why was that bridge shaking? See if I can get this to rewind. But rewind? Did y'all see that shaking? If I can get to go back or not. I'm having such a hard time. Now y'all know why. It's not going to let me take it back. That daggone bridge was shaking. Look at that. Isn't that awful? Grab my ashtray. What if that wreck caused all that to shake? Didn't see the pile up. Okay, I'm gonna scroll off of this. Look at that. Isn't that awful? Love their hearts, families. But it doesn't say there was any fatalities, so that is a blessing. Very, very much a blessing. Okay. It was a massive chain reaction, of course, on the interstate in Virginia early Sunday. It left dozens of people with injuries ranging from minor to life threatening, authorities said. At least 69 vehicles crashed on the westbound lane uh, of I 64 near Williamsburg at 7:51 a.m. Virginia Police Sergeant so and so said at a news conference late Sunday. At the time of the crash, police said ice was present on the Queens Creek Bridge and heavy fog covered the area. Now, I'm telling you, if you're going too fast and you hit some ice on a bridge, there's not a lot you can do. They said it was a causative factor, saying that the initial cause was still unknown, but may take several days to learn as troopers continue to investigate. So they're not real sure exactly what happened. They're just given, well, down here, why is this playing in the corner? And I guess I can use the Fair Use Act to look at a Fox video without. Look at this. I mean, tell you, look, they've got the jaws of life on the head of that car, having to cut people out. I mean, they're just piled up, just sandwiched in there. Oh my goodness. I mean, think about having to pull 69 cars apart to get to hurt people. This is the congestion was so tight that some of the vehicles had been pushed off of the road by other cars that were forced underneath their frames. First responders were forced to walk across the wreckage on the roofs of the vehicles. While there was no immediate reports of fatalities, um, I don't know how you say that. Said 51 victims were reported and or treated at 4 local hospitals. Officials said details of the extent of the injuries could not be disclosed at this time. I mean, that is just something else. York County Fire Chief, I can't say his name, told reporters that of those being treated, two remain in critical condition and 11 suffered non life threatening injuries. The remaining victims suffered minor injuries. In addition to closing all westbound lanes, officials said eastbound lanes were shut down due to the rubbernecking at the crash. Detours were set up with the help of the York County Sheriff's Department and the Virginia Department of Transportation. And that's something. I just hate that. Okay. Now my nose is getting stuffy. All right. The other thing, still Virginia. Love to get hold of one of these Virginia YouTubers. National Guardsmen break rank on DM's Virginia gun control. We will not comply. How about that? Over the last few months, Virginia Democrats have worked to pass extreme gun control measures in the state. In fact, a Democratic congressman went as far as to say that the National Guard may have to be used in order to enforce door to door gun grabs. Door to door gun grabs. Now, could you imagine? On top of, I told y'all on the news channel last Monday that this governor has already threatened to turn off power, electric, internet, all forms of communication, everything. It's winter time. I'm going to turn off the power. How many of those homes with guns have children? I mean, seriously, to me, I think that is treason and criminal. Well, treason is criminal. But, if you want to split hairs, somebody tried to say, oh, it's not treason. Yes, it is. If you're creating harm to our American citizens that is in an unconstitutional manner and going against the Constitution, that is treason. Okay. And ultimately, I'm not the governor, but the governor may have to nationalize the National Guard to enforce the law. They have to nationalize the National Guard to enforce the law. Representative Daniel McEachin said, according to Newsweek. That's his call because I don't know how serious these counties are and how severe the violations of law will be. Law? My God, how can you call something a law that goes against our Constitution? Second Amendment, right to bear arms. Seriously? But that's obviously an opinion he has, or option he has. I'm sorry. I'm frowning too hard to read. However, one National Guardsman who opted to remain anonymous, and I don't blame him, bless his heart, will not be going along with the state's prospective gun control measures, writing a direct letter to McEachin that said, we will not comply. Here's the letter per law enforcement today. Mr. McEachin, we have you ever heard of a little thing called the Posse Comitatus Act of 1878? Apparently, you are not. Allow me to fill you in. The purpose of the act is to limit the military branches from enforcing laws against U.S. citizens. While the CPA does not prevent a governor from calling the Virginia National Guard, the law enforcement capacity of the Guard while on state active duty is full scale enforcement of martial law when local law enforcement can no longer maintain civilian control. Are you listening, Mr. McEachin? He questions. If Governor Northam were to call up the National Guard, it would be through enacting martial law. Martial law is the imposition of direct military control of normal civilian functions by a government, especially in response to a temporary emergency, such as invasion or major disaster, or in an occupied territory. Sheriffs and police chief refusing to go against the Constitution to fill your stupid anti-gun um, drivel hardly constitutes a temporary emergency because they're voting. Last I saw, 75 of the 95 counties are now Second Amendment sanctuary counties, and the sheriff said they will not do gun grabs door to door. If you, his letter continues, if you and your fellow Constitution hating hacks continue to push an agenda of gun banning, forfeiture, and confiscation, I can almost assure you that you might meet more than one requirement for enacting martial law. If you force local law enforcement to start violating people's Second Amendment rights by taking their guns, you will wind up with temporary emergency due to an occupied territory. Now, this is a pretty sassy letter this little fella has sent. If the state deems that it should enact, this is still part of this letter. If the state deems that it should enact martial law because sheriffs whose only crime is standing up for the Constitution, here is what it looks like. The state constitution would be suspended. So would habeas corpus and civil rights. There would be no freedom of the press, assembly, or speech. Curfews would be enforced on people. Troops would be in the streets for enforcement. Checkpoints would be set up for control. The guard would have the ability to hold a person without charge. Imprisonment without representation or due process. Seeing that we are talking about gun control, there would be warrantless house-to-house confiscation of firearms, ammunition, and food supplies. I have to wonder if this is really what Democratic leaders in Virginia want, because what it equates to is a tyrannical government using its military as enforcers, as that is exactly what the Second Amendment was created to protect against. If the Virginia legislators want to push this issue, it could get ugly. And oh, by the way, plan on seeing a vast majority of the Virginia National Guard become uh, objectors. It will be really hard for them to assist cops and confiscate guns when none of them will carry the necessary arms to enforce said arrests and confiscations. How do I know this? I am one of them, and I will be one of the first to lay down my gun and walk away. I will not be a pawn in a tyrannical game of human chess. Neither will most of the men and women I serve with. Let us know what you think of this National Guardsman's letter to Representative Donald McEachin about not complying with the anti Second Amendment gun law measures. Leave comment below. Now, this was a National Guardsman. Man, did he school that governor or did he school that governor? I believe he schooled that governor. What do y'all think of that? Now I'm dying to see what chat's saying. That was a letter from a National Guardsman. Evening, Alfred Phillips. Cindy Borrell, how are you? Was that not an awesome letter? On air request. Hold on just a minute, Vanessa. Your email got stuck at the top of my. I'm telling you, this is going to get ugly. And it looks like, from what I heard from a YouTuber today that attended one of the county meetings, not only do we have militias from about 20 states planning on making that trip to Richmond. But it looks like some of those counties are trying to put together their own militias and they're planning on marching. I have not heard, bit crazy, a number of how many people will be in Richmond. Okay, I'm gonna look. I see it, Vanessa. I'm gonna look in just 1 second. Let's see. Now, a lot of the states to get to Richmond, or several states, they're going to have to come right through West Virginia to get on I-64. Hey, Elish. Oh my gosh, largest car crash in history. 259 car pile up in Germany. Holy cow. Okay. Oh yeah, Fair Use Act. I showed Fox News under the Fair Use Act. No, it's not going to end well. Let me tell you. I would hope that we could have a peaceful assembly of Americans that could just go show that we still do believe in our Constitution and we love our government, our country, not our government. Stand up for the Constitution and we love our country. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. And I would fight for my country. It would be hard with grandkids and kids and that kind of thing. But um, let me tell you, civil conflict affects everybody. We're not going to be able to hide. Look at the first one we had, the North and the South being stupid. Sure, they're trained on what to do. They have to know on every aspect of anything that could go wrong. And that's what martial law is about. That's the first thing they're going to try to pull to get their way. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think it has a blasted thing to do about gun confiscation. If y'all want my opinion, they wouldn't be threatening to cut people's power off and all that crap over gun confiscation in Virginia, for God's sake. No, this is more than that. This is to set off that powder keg. One of those, look at your left hand so you don't know what the right hand's doing. Yes, treason. Camp Patton Family Campground. I said all along I thought it was treasonous what he's doing. I have heard over 20,000, but hearsay. Well, I've got a little piece of information I'm going to add about that number of people. Hi, Paula Jenkins. Oh, about wanting to do away with guns? Paula? Kentucky, Ohio, and California? Well, now, California, they might be able to pull that crap off there. Kentucky and Ohio, West Virginia, Most of Virginia is like West Virginia. Hillbilly rednecks ain't gonna give up their guns like one guy I heard today say, I need my gun to hunt. That's what their first thing's thinking about. Not going out killing somebody. The governor's new address would be get made. That's where he needs to be, unless he is part of the plan. They're just using that man. He won't end up in Gitmo if he's part of the plan. Watch just under an hour long. Watch just under an hour long, honey. Southern Ohio prepping. I missed that somehow. Oh, I have a video called Patriots, a call to action. I go over some of that. Oh, okay. Nope, not here in Cali. You don't think they'll be able to pull it off in California? I figure there's not that many guns in California. I'm not sure it's a beta test, Paula. I think it's an actual trigger. I think the beta test was Venezuela. And I think Virginia is the actual trigger to the powder keg. That's what I think. Venezuela was the beta test. Because we did have people there. My grandbaby's mama has a Spanish speaking YouTube channel. She has contacts in Venezuela. That was the beta test. Unfortunately. Of course, we all knew that. Some kind of test. Excuse me. Daggone Bloomberg. You sent up Bloomberg. Man, oh man. I spent 41 million on commercials to flip states. That's what happened in Virginia. Now Kentucky has a Democrat governor. We have a Democratic governor. Ah, hey, Jerry's Wood Shopping Outdoors. Remember, that's my brother from another mother. He's a West Virginia boy. Get the smoke out of the way. Jerry, you missed the article. National Guardsman wrote a hell of a letter to somebody in Virginia telling them what all this mess was getting ready to break into in Virginia, and that National Guard's going to lay down their guns. They're not going to help. That's a powder keg move, Cindy. Yes, it is. Bit crazy. We here in West Virginia have been raised. I forgot you were in West Virginia, bit crazy. With guns all of our lives, and many other states. California people haven't been raised with guns, so they sleep through it. I don't know that we'll get Oregon, Washington, California. I don't know about that, but yes, Alfred. Better be glad you're not in the lower 48, buddy. You better be glad. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Jerry, you went on screen with me. You went on screen with me, buddy? You want to come on screen and give your 2 cents? Another West Virginia boy? Yeah, National Guard, many of them said they're going to lay down their guns because this governor's trying to enact martial law. You don't have to watch your words. You don't say that bad words on your channel. I watch all the time. You know I do. I don't care if you have a beer. Um, Typical American drank a beer while he was on screen with me. You put the link and you click on it and come on channel on the screen with me and tell everybody your opinion about this Virginia mess. Because now you know, Jerry, you're closer to that Virginia border than I am. It's going to be coming home. Oh, you and your wife are out? Well, you don't even need to be watching me. Tell your wife I said hello, hello, hello. I'd love to meet her. If I ever get my truck running again, my truck's broke down again. I put over $8,000 in that thing a year ago. New motor, new everything. I had trouble with the starter. The dagons, I think they grounded it or shorted it or whatever you call it. It's not grounded, I guess. I ain't had nothing but trouble with that truck since they put the second new starter in. First one was broke. It was probably shorted out. That's what happened. But when I get my truck working dependably again, I'm gonna make a drive and meet y'all if you want to. I'd love that. Making fudge, Kimmy K. Oh Lord, I love homemade fudge. Mine never turns out good. My mama could make the best fudge with walnuts in it. Mm-mm-mm. Jerry. No, my truck's pretty. It's 10 years old, but it sure don't look 10 years old. I don't want no hammer and nails taken to it. But I appreciate the offer. That's awful neighborly of you. You're a mess. Sorry, but you are in error. There are a lot of Californians that have been raised with guns, more than live in West Virginia, and the problem is that they are outnumbered by Democrats. Well, now let me tell you, I pulled up a list. I went on a call in show the other night and gave some information. Um, Gift baskets for Christmas. Yeah, I love doing that. I'll tell you another cool one. I like to go to the movie theater and buy a movie theater gift card and then buy some kind of DVD to go in the basket and popcorn and those little plastic, looks like the movie theater. I've even put the paper, they'll give them to you from the movie theater, the little paper boxes the popcorn goes in, and give them a gift card for the movie theater, but then give them everything they need, even buy the big candies to go in the basket for a movie night at home, and then wrap it up like an Easter basket. So I love gift baskets. I've done kitchen ones when I knew my relatives needed new dish towels and stuff like that, mittens and stuff for the kitchen. I love gift baskets, making them, giving them. Well, I like to get them, but okay. Let me see what Vanessa was trying to tell me. Oh yeah, not tonight, Vanessa, but um, maybe the New Year's show. Would that work? You don't want to come on screen with me? You've done videos. You can come on screen with me with your phone. Can't tell if that's wind blowing or rain. Yeah, that'd be funny. Vanessa's got wacky Walmart Christmas sighting stories. She's wanting me to do old call ins. For all you new people, I used to have a call in show. Now I can put people on the screen with me, but I used to do a call in show. And I had to stop doing that. We had some people that weren't so nice, and it was just an app that I added a number to my phone. My doggone phone would ring around the clock, so I had to get rid of that. Okay. No, you don't have to do nothing to your phone. You just go into your email and click on the link, and it brings you to me. That's all you do. Night, Jerry, honey. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. I watched that video of yours today, giving everybody a shout out. That was very nice of you. I try to give everybody a shout out as they come in. I know has a channel, so y'all be sure if you haven't subscribed to Jerry's Wood Shop and Outdoors. He is a funny dude. He is one of my neighbors, about 40 minutes away. Another West Virginia boy. He is funny. I love it. And he gives good information too. Love watching Jerry's show. I got hit with a bunch of trolls on his channel one night. I was so embarrassed. Somebody said, "What'd you do to create such hate?" Nothing. I haven't done anything. They just don't like some of my associations. That's okay. Have a good evening with your wife, Jerry. Give her a hug and a kiss and tell her I said hello. And can't wait to meet y'all someday. And Merry Christmas. So, what do y'all think about that Virginia mess? That's going to be a mess. I'm going to tell y'all right now. You've seen Bigfoot and all kinds of things there. I'm going to tell you. Apple crunch with 3 ingredients. Well, girlfriend, you need to email me that recipe. I'll put my email down. Oh, I didn't have the cursor in the block. Doggone it. I'm telling y'all talking about food's making me hungry. And poor old Jaystone, I hit it when Ethan was here. When Jaystone came to visit me, she left a candy bar. And I opened it last night and had one block. This thing's in blocks. Y'all making me hungry. I'm going to have another block of her candy bar. Oh, we always talk about food. We always snack and have food. We have to eat on my channel. Uh-huh. This is good. Hey, Rip Curl. Well, Rip Curl, enlighten us. How are they going to deal with that? Man, you can't make a statement like that and not tell us, dude. Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, Lisa our Hall was on Marsh last night. She sure was, Karen. Here, Brian Griffith. Have you a bite. Look at that. I've never even seen these candy bars, but I don't look at candy bars. Snickers maple almond butter. Poor old Jaystone left it. Set in my refrigerator from before Thanksgiving till last night. ADS. What's ADS? Do you like that, Brian? Always share. It has to be chocolate. Sorry, CJ. Oh, Lord. What's ADS, Brandy? Listen, whoever from National Guard wrote that letter, that was a well put together letter. What a gutsy move for that boy to make, man, or whatever it was. I haven't seen you around much lately, Brian Griffin. You missed it, honey. Yeah, we need to be praying for Virginia because it is going to affect all of us. Crowd control. Oh. Are you talking about the directed weapons defense system? Directed. What's that thing called? Marsh said it 1,000 times. Oh, you just said hi to everybody, but you saw food. You know there's food on my channel. And I'm on the couch, Brian. Did you see him on the couch? Oh, that's what you were talking about? Is that advanced directed weapons system? Is that what it was? Uh-oh. Let's see. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Directed energy weapon. That's it. Active denial system. That's it. That's it. Both of you are right. You love the comfy couch. At least you were here when I was on the couch. I haven't been on the computer that long, have I? I don't know. When did I start with the computer in the bedroom? I lose track of time. September, maybe? Yep. Liz, you changed your picture. Man, I love that sexy cowgirl hat you had on. Of course, that's a good picture too, but you're just a pretty girl. Yeah, I love my comfy couch. I've kind of, but I like my computer now. I'm gonna have to be honest with y'all. I know this channel needs to have a warning that it causes slobbering issues and possible weight gain. Listen, Brian, I have gained. Last time I went to the doctor, I had gained 10 pounds. This YouTube channel has not been a positive thing for my weight. I gained 10 pounds. Half of it goes to my face. And of course, I think this laptop kind of does more. Let me tell you, Newport News, let them come from the middle of West Virginia, where it curves down around Virginia. Let me tell you what, they're in for a rude awakening if they think anybody in those counties are going to lay down. Let somebody walk in. Chicken lasagna. I made some baked ziti for dinner. I still have a little bit left. Oh, you don't have to worry about correcting your mistakes. I'm dyslexic. I know how to read them. And I make so many myself. Newport's the ghetto. Is that? I don't know anything about it. Yeah, we always eat and give a little bit of news. Okay. Southern Prepper sent me something. Well, that's a cool name. World Without Rule of Law. Oh, I'm subscribed. I'm already subscribed and I have my notification bell run. Um, but I don't get notifications about him. Oh, he hasn't done anything a year ago. Well, I'll watch it anyway, though. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Or Islamic or another group. Did I miss another? Is this a second? Is this a second shoot. Part of a comment, Rip Curl. Okay. They run it just like they trained in Jade Helm and other exercises. They will have briefings. Oh, I'm prepared. I'm prepared. I'm prepared. Bean dip and corn chips. I'm sorry, El Michelle Smith. I put your comment. You probably didn't want that. Everybody's eating. Lord have mercy. Um, let me put this one up here. See if I can. Okay. I'm sorry. I was trying to use the touch screen. They will have briefings where they spin a story. Of course, they'll spin the story. People they have to deal with are extremists and white supremacists. Oh, that I forgot to tell y'all about that story. This is what I have heard, or Islamic or another group, and then they will send guard units from another region so they can sell it to soldiers that won't feel like they're acting on their own people or families. I don't know. I think all National Guard, they don't care what state they're in. Let me tell you what I've heard. I have heard from good source that Ann T, drinking tea, is already organized and plans on showing up in Richmond as patriots, and that some of them will. Now you're cooking Southern Empire. Let me tell you, you haven't been hanging around my channel long enough. We're a eating bunch. Let me tell you. Um, one of those members is actually supposed to fire the first shot, make it look like it's the Patriots. Okay, who controls that group? Who sent that group to Mexico, to the borders, crossing the borders? Sounds like sore ass. That's what he needs. Somebody beat him to death. They'll be funded and brought in there. Now, you've already got a bunch of pissed off people over the Second Amendment. Got a bunch of crazy liberal Democrats in Virginia just worried about winning, getting their way. Take the guns, take the food, control the people. And now you've got Annie drinking Tifa going to be there, mixed in the middle. I don't know how they can practice up, pull that charade off. So that word needs to be spread so the Patriots that are expected to be in Richmond can look for these people. Don't let sore ass send that group in and blame the Patriots. You know that's what's going to happen. That's my size. That's what I think. Oh, you go over that in your video, Southern Opera. Me and you think alike, buddy. B-Man 73. Oh, Lord. I'm telling y'all, anybody that does not think this mess is not going to get ugly, got news for you. Brad Griffin. I swear to Pete. Let me tell you, in the state of West Virginia, Virginia has asked for people not to bring their firearms. I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have. West Virginia has a law that is still on the books. Rule of thumb, which meant back in the day, A man could not beat his wife with a stick that was bigger round than his thumb. It's also still on the books that you can't tie your horse in front of the courthouse, too. I don't think clear some of that crap out of the law books. Oh, I'm sure they have, Brandy. It's they don't just have to worry about the Virginia citizens. There's about 20 states and militias planning on showing up. They're doing trainings now. Because most states it's against the law for you to transport a firearm across state lines. So they're working on disguising and going undetected with those items. They are ready to fight. They are ready to go to battle. There's a lot of people willing to fight for our constitutional rights. I don't want to see war on our soil, especially because some stupid governor in Virginia, for God's sake. I mean, listen, they just need to go ahead and arrest that man, get it over with, stop it all, and stop messing with our Bill of Rights. That's it. Boom. Be over. Do something. Round them up. Pelosi, Warren. Oh, what's his socialist name running for president? Ran last time. Having word recall problems today. Sanders, Bernie. Round all those fools up and do something with them. Get them a bunch of liberals that agree with them. Give them some money. Put them on an island and let them be green and socialistic and whatever they want to be. The country of Australia was formed as a prison area for England. They had too many prisoners and no place to house them. So they sent their prisoners to Australia. That's how Australia began. Well, let's find another country. Give them an island. Send all of them off and let them all fight it out. They won't make it as long as Australia has. I'll guarantee you that. Or bets will be wanting to come here. They don't want no socialism. 29 countries signed with the UN agreeing to allow them to decide when and where their troops were needed to stop civil unrest. Obama was the 29th signature in 2016. He also signed something. Lula, hi there. Hello, everybody. Gotta go. Mike Ross is going. I know. We love Mike Morales. Um, you seem to some militias are being quiet or not advertising. I know, but I'm going to warn people. I got a hold of that information. Somebody be coming after me. I hear a helicopter. I disappear. Y'all know why. Well, here's the other thing. Obama signed an agreement that at any point of civil unrest at all in our nation, our Constitution is suspended and the UN takes over. Oh, okay. Luella, I didn't say your name right. I said Lula. Luella, I'm sorry. I'm horrible with the screen names. I'm telling you, it's going to be a mess. We have got a mess and a half. But I will probably be done in 20 or 30 minutes. Yes. I mean, I don't know who they're going to be fighting exactly. They've already started talking about how they're going to have the Capitol barricaded, can't get vehicles, and people are going to be checked. And is it Luella? Is that the right pronunciation? I like to try to get everybody's right. I have dyslexia and I just half glance at it. Has to be Luella. That has to be the right way, not Lula. I'm sorry. But, nobody's going to be able to get close to that Capitol building. They're not going to be able to get close to those legislators, the state of Virginia. I don't know who they think they're going to be fighting. Oh, good. I'm glad I got it right. I'll remember next time. Be sure, if you're not subscribed, to subscribe and ding the bell so you can get the notifications. Love to have you back. But I don't know who they're going to be fighting. Oh, Sorehouse is having Anne drinking her Tifa to show up, possibly, to shoot the first shot. Then who are they going to be fighting? Each other, for God's sake? Surely not. They're all there for the same reason. So I'm not quite sure who the war is going to be against. They can't get to the legislators. Everybody that's going to be in the. Yes, that's what we're talking about, James. Yes, it's unconstitutional. It should be ignored. But what the governor of Virginia is doing is unconstitutional. He has already put together. Should have put that article up for y'all. But I'm going to do a Monday on my news channel. Anybody that's not subscribed to the news channel, please subscribe to the news channel, because I don't always give all of every detail on this channel that I give on the news channel. This is for the SICE to discuss it all, but the details are given on that channel. So please, WVPM News, and somebody will drop a link. Yes, they're going after the guns. Exactly. If I say they want to confiscate the members of the House, or the governor should go house to house. Ah, boy, now let me tell you what. They would have them tar and feathered in 2 seconds. Bunch of idiots. But now let me tell you, everybody knows what he is trying to do, and what they're getting ready to pass is unconstitutional. It's treasonous. To try to put the citizens of Virginia in harm's way, it's putting them in harm's way by cutting off their power in the wintertime. I really thought if there was a possibility of a blasted EMP, that wintertime for the biggest part of the nation, which it is right now, um, would be what some evil tyrant would do. And our own governor of Virginia, my neighbor state, listen, to the southern border, I'm about an hour or less. You know, from Virginia, and then the other direction, about 2 hours. That is my sister state. I know we separated from him, whatever year that was, and, over the slave issue, supposedly, they were saying that war was about, but still, we are a lot alike. These two states are a lot alike. Just that DC metro area up there, bunch of liberals. The rest, if you look, even when they vote for president, there are more liberals in that DC area, because that part of Virginia, over even into Martinsburg, West Virginia, at the Eastern Panhandle, all of that is really the suburbs of Washington, D.C. Every bit of it, because it's only an hour drive into D.C. from any of those points, even from Martinsburg, Virginia, West Virginia, I'm sorry, don't know my own state. So that's all considered the suburbs of D.C., down to Winchester, Virginia. So all those counties are very liberal. But you get a little south of that, those counties are like my state. Those are good old boys that hunt, fish, camp, farmers. Those counties vote red. Those are red counties. Majority of Virginia are red counties. But the population in the rest of that state doesn't make up for the liberal counties, the metro counties. I don't know what their state constitution says. Every state has its own constitution. But I would think federally, the man is breaking a dozen laws and should be charged with treason and arrested. And any of their state legislature that goes along with that crap. I mean, he's already counted his votes. He knows it's passing January 20th. First order of business. He's got those votes counted before they ever went on Christmas break. Way before they ever went on Christmas break. It's a shame. It's travesty. In one of the impeachment statements before the vote in the House, and I wish I remembered who it was, but he said that Americans would be better off to open up any page of a phone book and go down the number of House members and Senate members. Just call the people up and say, hey, you're a House representative member. Hey, you're a Senate member. And fire the whole blasted rest of them. We would probably be way better off. I know I'd work harder than some of them elected to make sure our daggone Constitution stayed intact. Our forefathers rode horses and did all that stuff for free. They didn't leave their post-million and billionaires. Yes, it's true, Paula. You watch. I don't think we'll have a presidential election. Thank you, Angel. I do not. Second Star Survival. Now that I'm reading and hearing this more and more, it reminds me of, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Clinton impeachment during that he called the order bomb somewhere in Iraq. Iran, that was news that was set up. No, I don't think T-Man has anything to do with this. This is a bigger picture than that. Unless he has complete control of the bigger picture, which is all possible. Absolutely, that's possible. Who knows what this is behind? But I've been saying for 2 years we wouldn't have presidential elections. I'd be surprised if we do. And if we do, he'll win. He'll win. But those articles of impeachment, if Nancy Pelosi lets somebody march these things down the hall of the Senate, I'll be the biggest fool person ever was. Because they can have hearings. This will be one of the first people they call. Old Joe Biden's son making $50,000, $75,000 a month in Ukraine. Somebody else, there's 2 other ones that have a son. I forget who it is, but I think it's Pelosi. Has a relative that works over there with Biden's son in Ukraine. And then there's another one. I don't want that crap coming out. They will never. And those Democrats will be quite happy with letting him go into an election as a peach president. Be the first impeached president to ever run for election and win. He'll win. And you got to start. I sent you food in your email. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, we're neighbors too. I bet we're not far apart. Carrie. Carrie's son. Is that who it is? There we go. I couldn't remember right off the top of my head. Using it to rally people here, pulling all survivors, preppers, country boys from the woods out so they can target us, hiding in case this happens. Y'all shift neck deep. Hey, that was awesome. One of those Republican House members stood up and said that hadn't been anything but a shift show. I love that. You know, like I say, shit show. The second star, what state are you in? I forgot. Well, hey, Trinity. How are you, honey? We're just chatting and snacking now. You missed the news. I'll talk about news that in a spicy way that probably wouldn't be so smart for Marv to talk about. Four others working over there tried. Let me tell you, they don't want those hearings to take place in the Senate. I hope they do. Oh, okay. Born and raised in Tennessee and now in Texas. Oh, yeah, I remember you mentioning Tennessee when you were on screen with me. Hey, James, Western Pennsylvania. You're close to me. From a state. Listen, y'all. I'm going to have to be ghetto fabulous like Snafu is. I have got to run powder my nose. I'll smoke what I smoke in front of you. I ain't going to take a smoke break. I gotta go powder my nose real quick. I can't wait. Sorry. I wish I had music to play for you. Okay, I'm back. So listen, y'all get to uh I like this channel to be the chatty, snacky, get spicy. Oh, Mitt Romney dies. I'm gonna tell you, they don't want everything coming out. Those hearings will never happen. But anyway, what I was gonna say is my news show, my news channel, I'm gonna be running through the articles, giving you the best articles I can find and making sure that I back them up, you know, with more than one article, but I'm just going to present you the best article that has, you know, the most combination. I never just take one and run with it, okay? And I'm going to try not to be real spicy, not give opinion on my news channel. This is the, this is the channel that we get spicy on and discuss it. So, you know, it was horrible. Pray for everybody in Virginia that was involved in that pile up. That was horrible. That was on Interstate 64 near Williamsburg. Um, and then, I don't know who everybody thinks they're going to be fighting. But remember, it has been highly rumored throughout the ranks. And I can't tell where I get my information. But I'm going to give you the information. I just can't tell you where I got it. That old George Soros is going to have a member of Annie drinking her tea is going to fire a shot when they are gathered together in Richmond and make it look like the Patriots are firing on their capital. Um, Discord, Lisa. Is it about this Virginia mess? I can read it off my phone. I don't have. I don't think I have Discord on this laptop. Yes, they want it. They are trying to weaken this country. No, she's going to send it to me messenger and by message in Discord. I have my own Discord, and I'm in Marfugel's Discord, and I'm in 3% Reports Discord. Oh, Lisa, you giving it to everybody to read? I'm sorry. I thought you were sending it to me to report. That's another thing. I would prefer if you all do have articles, you can put them in mod drop on my Discord. Stuff that um I can report on. Which I have a pretty good bit, but y'all might have second articles and stuff on what I already have. Oh, it's a CERN article. Lord have mercy. That I don't touch that. I don't mess with the skies. I don't mess with the spray. I don't mess with the flat earth. We've got our Marfugel family people that do that. So yeah, Lisa, you send that to Trinity. Don't send that to me. But Trinity, how do I get the information off of your videos, darling? I tried to watch a couple of them last night, and the articles go by real fast, and they're little, and I can't see what's circled. But it looks like you got some really good information if I could read it. And you're a pretty girl. I've never had big eyes. I like big eyes. Have I seen? Let me tell you, I've been to Washington many times, but that was, oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah. Listen, I'm not all up on that category. I'd depend on somebody else to do that. I need bullet points on that stuff. The NASA document needs to be. For our survival. Lord, what is Oh, no, no. Want to restart my laptop. Oxygen break, cigarette session with hot coffee, old style. Now, I always had my Mountain Dew. I didn't have coffee. We're all learning. Well, I think we all have our own little specialties and the stuff that people like to delve into. Oh, Polly, going to sleep. It's 11 o'clock. Merry Christmas. I'll be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Mental Health Monday. And what I'm trying to do is, in case we do have to gather groups together for survival, I've already done the personality disorders. They are all on Mental Health Monday lives. Um, Understand the personality disorders so you understand different people you're working with. And now it's stress, the anxiety disorders. Let me tell you, I don't care how prepared you are unless you're a Navy SEAL. The possibilities of what mess this nation could be in, no matter how big of preppers we are, I don't think we're going to be prepared for what we're going to have to do and see. Just my opinion. But hey, James, I thought you were already here. Were you not already here? The man. Also, it is located on the right hand side of God's land. This has been planned for years and years and years. They've had this plan, and it's prophetic. America's gone to hell in a handbasket. Virginia. Talking about Virginia, I need to look that up. Is this still the same governor that was wanting to pass full birth abortions? Now, I'm not getting into an abortion debate with nobody. So don't anybody get their panties in a bunch. But I will get in a debate with somebody that once that baby is completely birthed, and then you make a decision you want that baby to live or not. That is 100% wrong. You think God's not bringing his wrath down on this country? Yeah, he is. That's a problem. This country will fall and fall hard because they started that daggone political correctness to shut people the hell up. Here's your spice now. Sassy Sunday, getting sassy. Political correctness to shut everybody up. Brian Griffin, I'm getting spicy and you're being funny. Shut everybody up so you don't hurt nobody's feelings, for God's sake, when we all become such a bunch of fluff butts. I mean, the whole nation's turned into a bunch of little girls. I've never heard so many whining men in my life. Whining men, what happened to real men? Would stand up, treat their women with respect, take care of their families. Somebody did something wrong, not care to tell them they were doing something wrong. Where the hell did all that go to? Women holler, oh, I want a man that's in touch with his feelings. I don't know what no crying, slobbering, blabbering. Now, if somebody's mama dies, yeah, a man needs to cry. Or his wife dies or kid dies. I'm not talking about appropriate stuff. I'm talking about coming home all upset because somebody said something wrong at work. Emasculating the men in this country so they won't get up and fight. But I swear, I've got to look it up. Well, they ain't changed governors in the last year. It's been since I started my channel. Blasted Virginia. Yeah, because that's who somebody's trying to tell me I didn't do my research. Full birth abortions, that term was coined in 2012 by a doctor in Australia. He didn't have any real reason other than, why do you want to bring a deformed or sick or Downs baby in this world and let them live? So he believed that parents should have the right to lay that baby over on the table and let it die naturally at birth, and called it a full birth abortion. Murder. I don't care what your thoughts on or any other kind of abortion. I'm not getting in that debate. But I'll get into the full birth abortion or the partial birth abortion. That child is viable outside that womb, and it is not considered birth until the shoulders are outside that womb. So they hold that baby with its head out and take a mallet and a steel rod and run it up the back of that baby's head and whirl it around and make that little baby's brain mush. Or they take something and they clip the baby's spinal cord at its neck. Partial birth abortion. Full birth abortion. Not supposed to speak out against them. The hell you're not. That's murder. That baby is viable outside that womb. That head is out of that vagina. And that baby is out of that hole when they lay it to the side and discuss with the parents if they think they can raise a Downs baby. Virginia is who tried to bring that on the floor and pass it. This country will fall as long as there's ideas like that. But now that was put a stop to. Then New York tried to pass it. Now that's not liberals, that's murderers. Murder. Yes, and it's evil. Murder and it's evil. And you tell me why. Well, they try to fight for Roe v. Wade. Like I said, I ain't getting in that battle. I have done therapy with dozens of women that have had abortions. Dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens. Since 97. Everyone but one. Her life had been destroyed when she got older and had children that she kept. All but one of all of the women I did therapy with. Out of all of them, one was the only one that was good with her decision. Okay? Yep. Devil loves these sacrifices. Yep. There's not, I can conceptualize. Now, honest to God, I can put myself in somebody's shoes and understand when it's just a little gob of cells and it looks like, the little tadpole. I can see where a person may be able to emotionally remove themselves and think that that is not a baby. It's not what I think, but I can see how somebody would think that. But once they see that heartbeat, that's a life. It's a life, that little bitty heartbeat. Have y'all seen ultrasounds? Seen that little bitty heart beating? Okay. If somebody kills that woman with that little bitty heartbeat, no matter how far along she is, there's nothing to that law that says, oh, she's 2 months pregnant, it don't count. No. Somebody murders that woman, double homicide. Double homicide. But that doctor can decide that and let parents, they want them to let the parents decide, oh, I don't think I can, tolerate or live with a Downs baby. Shoot the parents on the spot. Save that baby and put it in a good home. That's what I think about that. That governor in Virginia is the one that was trying to pass full birth abortions last year. wasn't even last year. This past, we're getting ready to go into the 2020 legislative cycles. It was the 2019 legislative cycle that they tried to vote. And the biggest example that that idiot governor in Virginia kept giving was if a family could raise a Downs baby or not. What in the hell? That man is a lunatic. I just thought of that. What in the world? I've been doing all this research on this gun mess, and I just now remembered. That's the same president reported on. President, governor reported on this summer over that mess. So no, he don't care to turn off somebody's power, internet, telephones, confiscate guns. Why am I surprised? Good Lord. I need to do a commercial. Wow, I should add a V8. My thinking. That is the kind of man this man is. That man needs to be arrested and put under a jail somewhere. He don't need to be governor of Virginia. Nope. For the children, to save the children, but they are all. Yes. Full birth. Full birth. It looks like that child has any kind of birth defect, anything in the world. I just let it lay aside and let it die. You sent me something else? Pam McGregor. YouTube won't let you drop links any longer. You have to be a mod to drop links, Pam. So if you want to, Jules, did I speak to you, honey? The governor had got to go yesterday. I don't get it, Jules. I just had that thought. Well, Lord, I got all kinds of stuff. Oh, mercy. Oh, my goodness. Did you make stuffed potato cakes? Is that what that is? That's like Jay's eggs in a sleeping bag. Did you make stuffed potato cakes? Southern Ohio prepper. LOL. Did you make stuffed potato cakes? Is that what that is? I've never even thought of that. Holy moly. I want y'all to look at this. You care if I show him? This man's a cooking. I made him hungry and this man started cooking. Holy moly. Let me see. A Jeep girl sent me an article in Discord talking about a gun grab. Jeep girl, I'll open this up and look at this and present it on my news channel tomorrow. Hopefully about 6 o'clock. Around 6 o'clock, I'm gonna try to go live with just news tomorrow on the West Virginia Prepared Mind. No. WVPM News. I'll get it right. WVPM News, 6 o'clock tomorrow night. I want y'all look. Oh, Southern Ohio prepping got hungry. Everybody gets hungry and watches my channel. And I want y'all, let me see if I can get this right. I want y'all to look. Eggs and cheese in potato cakes. That's not bread. He made, oh, let's see if my light. Look, y'all. Look, 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 look. My phone turned on and is taking pictures of what I showed, but those pictures don't come to me. Can y'all see that? The pictures it takes does not come to me. None of those pictures is in my album. But every time I hold this phone and ever have to show a picture of this laptop, where's this radar at, phones? It turns my phone light on and it takes pictures. But anyway, that wasn't bread. That was mashed potatoes. Oh, that looks like one of those grill pans where it'll kind of cut the sandwich for you. I want y'all to look at this. Get the glare off of it. Can y'all see that? Eggs, cheese, and potato cakes. Browned. What a recipe. Oh, you've never seen that before, Police R Hall? Yeah, I figured that out this summer. Let me see. Where's my pictures? Let me make sure. I don't know. I don't know why this is a screenshot, but so y'all can see that didn't say that's my. I don't want anybody taking pictures. That's got family pictures on there, and I've learned about holding up a paper plate. But this is my last picture on my pictures. It's a screenshot from Marv's show last night. It wasn't those pictures that my phone was taking of my computer. So they're communicating. My phone and my laptop communicates. Don't that look good? California Ninja Adventure. How in the world are you? Now you're the same one that was California Ninja Prepper, aren't you? Didn't you just change your name? California Ninja Adventure. Didn't you change your name? Didn't it used to be California Ninja Prepper? Yes. Hey, honey, you haven't been here in the longest time. It is good to see you. I have missed seeing you. Oh, we've lost some. We lost about 10, but it's 11:13. It's Monday. Everybody's going to be going to work. Getting pickle juice. Pickle juice. What are you doing with pickle juice? Let me tell you, old CJ's been doing falling down rabbit holes for years. That girl's taught me a lot. Now Jeep Girl's hungry. Now I've got hungry. I'm glad I've got some baked ziti left because I'm gonna have to have. Well, I didn't eat much. I just ate with Ethan. So you've been. I know you changed jobs, and I haven't seen you. Carol, no, honey. Did I speak to you? I saw where you went over and subscribed to the news channel, but I didn't see you in chat. You're still cleaning and listening. I need to. I need to clean tonight. But I don't know. I don't get Ethan till about 3 tomorrow. And then I have him for 10 days. Minnie's daddy's going to Well, I mean, I'll keep him most days working, but I'll keep him some evenings too. I'm gonna keep my Tuesday, Thursday evening because I don't. Well, it's Christmas Eve. No, I won't. Well, he'll be here. Santa Claus is gonna come here. Yes, he's 3. We're gonna have Santa Claus. And Christmas morning, he's already been told. He knows he gets presents because it's Jesus' birthday. Says his prayers every night. And I love you, Jesus. Oh, I did see you and speak to you, Carolyn. So don't anybody get all over me about a pagan holiday and all that mess. I worship Jesus Christ on Christmas. Ain't nothing pagan about that. And my tree, well, I don't have one up yet. If I put one up, it's covered in angels, snowflakes, ornaments that my granddaughter made with her little school picture in it. So I don't want anybody jumping all over my butt. We all believe what we want to believe. But it is not because I worship my tree or a wreath or Satan or, Santa Claus, for God's sake. I was taught my boy Santa Claus brought gifts to us to celebrate Jesus' birthday. Before they got to open one gift, they had to say, Happy birthday, Jesus. Now, my boys are Jesus believing Christians. So we celebrated Christmas with Santa Claus. My granddaughter, man, she'll drop and pray at heartbeat. She's like her nanny, or Mimi. She calls Mimi. Um, yeah, that's what Christmas is about, celebrating his birthday. And I know his birthday's probably not now. That's when everybody celebrates it. So what are we going to do? Have our own Christmas in September? I mean, who really knows? I mean, we don't, nobody really knows. But anyway, so I don't want to get a bunch of nasty emails about Christmas. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Michelle, you wouldn't love me if I wasn't sassy, honey. I think that's what everybody watches me for. Oh, listen, I am getting ready to, well, thank you, Trinity. Um, I'm getting ready to do t-shirts, y'all. Y'all need to be emailing me. I know I took a poll way back and everybody wanted to listen, dot, 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 dot. Listen, I love ya. I'm telling you what's the truth. I don't know. Y'all told me what all I say. Wait a minute. I don't do Christmas, so my house is a mess. Wait a minute. What happened? Oh, I didn't mean to put you on the screen and call you out there. I can't get it off there now. What in the world? It won't come off. My touch screen ain't working. There we go. Well, it's not going to let me see it. It's going to be me. I just don't get to see my girls, so that's why I'm not into it. I hope you have. Listen, no judgment. Ah, thank you very much, Jules. Listen, I'm going to do a Christmas Eve live, Jules. If you're going to be by yourself, around 8 to 10, because my boys won't be here. They'll be with their daddy, and of course they'll have my grandbaby with the daddy. So join me Christmas Eve. I'm leaving my brothers around 7:30, and as soon as I get home, I'm gonna go live. I'm not having any of the festivities here, so I won't have a big old mess to be cleaning up. Um, oh no, I'm going the wrong way. So I'm gonna go live. Are you gonna be with me, Kimmy K and Jules? Good. Well, it hit me the other day that there had to be, people that, you know, kids were gone or live out of state or, you know, different reasons that um we don't have somebody to be with us on the holiday. And I decided that I would go live and be with my family. I mean, I really do. I mean it when I say I love y'all. I do. And those names just jump out and y'all seem so special. It's like I know y'all even. the oddest thing. My family don't understand, but they don't have YouTube channels. All of us that do have talked about it. It's just like sometimes you just look at a name first time it pops in, and there's just something about that name, like you get a vibe or something. And you can tell when somebody's really sweet, and then you get these sweet emails, and so I love y'all. So about around 8 o'clock sometime, I'm gonna go live Christmas Eve. And we're gonna have some time together Christmas Eve. We're gonna share it together. Nobody's gonna be alone. At least for a couple of hours. So what do y'all think? And then I'm gonna do the same thing. Um, New Year's Day, at least. I don't hope I can do it New Year's Eve, but I gotta wait and see about the grandkids. I've always had my grandkids New Year's Eve, brought New Year's Eve, but that granddaughter's 14, so well, thank you, Trinity. Well, I just they come and sit and listen to me hour after hour after hour after hour, ramble on and get sassy and I thought, I know there has to be somebody, and I'm not expecting everybody to show in here and have 35 to 50 to 60 people like on any other night. If there's two people in here that don't have somebody sitting with them Christmas Eve night, and I could do a Christmas Day, Christmas evening, because I have a grandbaby. Susie Q, how are you? Back on the couch, Susie Q. By request. So anyway, I love y'all. I mean it when I say that at the end of every live. And I just got to thinking about that, and I thought, no, there's not anybody not going to have somebody talk to or not see somebody's face. I might not be the face you want to see, but we'll be together. We'll have fun. We'll do something. I might take the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas and make a crazy, different YouTube rhyme out of it. I don't know. CJ was surprised that I can recite. There's one part that sticks me up. I got stuck on that two little lines. I haven't looked at the night 'Twas the Night Before Christmas in years. So I got it memorized. But now I've forgot two lines in it. The part about the moon giving the luster on the new fallen snow. I forget that part. Those two lines. I got to have to look it up. What do you say? See, 18 year and boyfriend been together January 1. Holy cow! That's a long time. I need to do a video on my channel. Can't access my Facebook. Let everyone know what's going on currently in my life. Well, sure. California Ninja Adventure. Watch me call you Ninja Prepper. Excuse me. Everybody goes to changing their names and it messes me up. But how are you doing, Susie Q? I hope you'll forgive me. You're a sweetheart. Yeah, I've missed you. I always liked your summertime hiking videos. It's pretty land. Yeah, Trinity, I saw you thinking Susie Q. I think it was last night or night before, and Marf's live for being a nurse. Yeah, I went to school. I started back math. Oh my god, I hate math. When I saw those math classes, I said no. And I said, let me think about it, but I'll just take some classes, have my first psychology class, and the rest is history. Meet him 8 years old. You met your boyfriend when you were 8 years old? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Listen, if you want to talk with me, I can put the link on there while we're doing our Christmas thing, and everybody can take turns and come on screen with me, and we can actually talk and hear a voice. Would that be fun? Where is CJ? She was here earlier. CJ was here on this screen on this program. Um, those wrenches don't show up. I have to look at my phone. CJ was here. There she was at 12 minutes after 11. How many is that? 11:25. Yeah, CJ's here. California Ninja Adventure. Somebody, will you put my news link again? Because I'm getting ready to shut this baby down. Although I hate to. There's still 36 of you here. Thank you. Did I thank you, Angel? You said get sassy. It needs. Well, I don't know exactly what I was talking about when you said that, but everything I've talked about tonight, I feel very strongly about it. I don't know. Maybe that's why I lost about 15 people at one time. But I will never sacrifice my personal beliefs based upon my religious beliefs for anybody. I won't do it. This channel's not monetized. If it was, if I was making 100, like that little 8-year-old boy tests out toys, made 140 some $1 million or $145,000. I forget now what they said on Fox News tonight. I don't care how much money. He was 13. Who was 13? Oh. Um, Susie Q, I'm going to be gone. You're going to be back in a bit, darling. Thank you, Lisa R. Hall. Now, it's real important for if you're not subscribed to that news channel, because I'm not going to always be pulling up the articles on this channel. And I'm not going to always be giving a full recap. It'll just be the size over here, but the news is going to be over there. I've got the most beautiful intro for that channel. CJ Blaze made it for me, surprised me. I was sitting here just a day or two after I put the channel up. Boom. Got a text from CJ. She made me an intro. Love it. I love it. All right, honey. I'll be back on. We're going to talk about, I wish I could really talk about, yes, Lisa, it is a beautiful intro. CJ did a great job. Are you back, Cindy? What'd you miss, honey? I bet you missed my rant. I had a real sassy rant just a few minutes ago. Subscribe. Thank you. Um, because that's where I'm going to be giving the real news and the size here. So, and I'll do a minor recap, but I'm not pulling those articles up. Now, tonight I pulled articles up. That's really a news channel deal, what I did in the beginning. But I tried doing the news and bringing everybody over here, and I had way more over here than I had over there. Then I had to tell everybody what was going on. So I've got to try to get everybody over there. It's hubby's night to cook. Guess what's on my plate? Scrambled eggs and a burger patty. Oh, how precious. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Not a thing in the world. At least he's cooking for ya. I'm just really impressed with Southern Ohio prepping. That he made a stuffed potato cake. Man, that thing looked good. Southern Ohio. I wonder how far he is from me. He could send me one. He tried. You still around Southern Ohio prepping? I have to figure out how to put that thing on ice. I'd like to try one of those. I ain't made. I think he left. I think he's been here for a while since I showed that picture. Um, I ain't made a potato cake in years. They made me sad, made me miss my grandma. Just a little bit away. You're still there. You popped in. Yeah, you need to send me one of those. Yeah, buddy. I like potato cakes. I like eggs and cheese. Ooh, I'll tell you what'd be good. Scrambled eggs with a little bit of onion, a little bit of green pepper, then that little bit of cheese and that uh, fried potato cake, stuffed potato cake. A little bit of hot sauce on top of it. Lord have mercy, my mouth's watered. Mm. Your messages keep getting deleted. Did you say something ugly? I ain't had potato cakes in years. Since my grandma made them for me. My goodness. She died in 1988. Why don't not listen? Everybody, California Ninja Adventure, there has been complaints on multiple channels. My mods have not. You're over by Cincinnati. Let's see. Um, Eastern or western side of Cincinnati. I used to be in Cincinnati all the time. Man, I love me some oh leash. Oh Lord. Um yeah, the news channel. Subscribe to the news channel, honey. I don't even eastern or western side of Cincinnati. I'm about 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. See, 4 or 5 hours. Well, it's been so many years now since I used to take my boys to Cincinnati all the time to the baseball games. I'm thinking 4 hours from Cincinnati. You're having a storm right now. Listen, comments are just getting deleted. The Now I'm hungry. Go figure. Love your heart, Jules. I appreciate you stopping by, Jules. I'm getting ready to end it, honey. So you sleep well, and I hope to see you tomorrow night. And plan on about the same time, about 9 o'clock tomorrow night is what I plan on. But no, California Ninja Adventure might not be. There's something hokey going on with YouTube right now. Oh, doggone, I'm closing shop right now, Drop. You done missed the whole show. It was good too. I was sassy and talking about Virginia. Alicia Bike, you missed the sassy. Yeah, I've done got sassy and happened to remember in the middle of this mess that the Virginia governor that's doing all this stuff is the one that was trying to um, pass their 2019 legislative session, the full birth abortion. After the baby's already born, if it has Down syndrome, lay it over the side and let it die. Good grief. Yes, I'm going to try the eggs in a sleeping bag. Mm-mm-mm. I'm a telling you what's true. Southern Ohio prepping. What? Look at J Stone 78's eggs in a sleeping bag video. Well, that looks good too. What? Hopefully, his mother signs a post-abortion and does all. Oh, the governor. Yeah, California said nobody's deleted anything. This is my regular crowd. Ain't nobody gonna say anything that I care about. Um, So it's YouTube. It's happening everywhere. Happening everywhere. All right, golly, Ned, I almost got. Oh, you did? Didn't that look good? Well, Southern Ohio Prepper made eggs and cheese and put them in potato cakes and browned the potato cakes. Made like sandwiches out of potato cakes with filled with eggs and cheese. I said, we put a little onion, green pepper, and then top that baby with some hot sauce. Ooh wee, making me hungry. Glad I've got some bacon ziti left. What time is it? 11:35. Well, that's not too bad. Oh, like pigs in a blanket. That's cool. Oh, listen, IHOP used to sell those. I loved them. Those little long roll sausages. Um, I think they dipped them in the pancake batter, and it's like a corn dog, only it was sausage in a pancake. Oh my gosh, those were good, and they stopped making them. I don't know why. So anyway, old croissant bread, put in eggs, cheese, Tabasco, make yeah in a sandwich maker. Well, I thought you said you made potato cakes. Where did I get potato cakes from? Now those sandwich makers are awesome. Where did I get potato cakes? Or you just giving us another example, another recipe? I don't know if I'd want whipped cream on my eggs, like hot sauce on my eggs. The bacon, eggs, and waffles. That sounds good. Lord have mercy. I'm not going to cook another meal. I'm just going to go eat my leftover. I did. Oh. Okay. You just added another meal. Man, you're starving me to death. Never had a crepe in my life drop. Had plenty of opportunities, but they just didn't look appetizing over a waffle. And that would usually be, I went to Tulsa, Oklahoma actually multiple times, stayed in a very nice motel, and I've never had banana pancakes either, Alish. And they would have this big, all of these breakfast stations. You could go get whatever you wanted to. And man, I road trip to the Waffle House. Well, my truck's broke down right now. I'm just waiting until after Christmas to take it to the garage. I think they didn't ground my starter right, is my guess. I'll let y'all know. I've always had to take care of all my own mechanic stuff, so I don't know how to fix anything, but I sure can tell what's wrong with something. But I think that's what they did. Oh, mercy. That is something else. These are good recipes. My mom made crepes for me. But no, I've never had a crepe. So I had to choose between a crepe or a waffle. Belgian waffle. Oh, I always chose the Belgian waffles. Oh, I was the master grill operator for 2 years at one near me. Oh, so that's how you know how to do that. Good old pork steak sounds good. I love pasta. And you made Belgian waffles today? My son makes them all the time. It's got one of those double flip over heavy duty waffle makers. That thing, I bet you that thing weighs 30 pounds. I have to lift that thing. Lord have mercy. It's heavy. I'm telling you what, 20 or 25 pounds, I bet you. I am not kidding you. You're gaining weight. Listen, I've gained weight. I've got to stop this snacking. I'm going to have to get healthier snacks or something. I've gained 10 pounds since I started this channel. Grandy! Well, hi, honey. How are you? You had to take a break for a while? Well, I understand that. I've had to take a break. I don't do as many lives as I used to. I haven't felt well, and I swear, food allergies, I feel so bad for people with food allergies. But Grandy, honey, I'm so glad you stopped by. Oh, while you're here, the news channel, somebody dropped that um, link for. I started a news channel, Grandy, and I'm gonna Donna's home place, Tennessee. I'm getting ready to go to. I'm gonna finish my statement to Grandy, one of my older viewers, and Grand, look, I'm on the couch. Had couch chat. Um, but I started a news channel, and I'm gonna give the size over here, but just the news over there. So it's WVPM News. If somebody would drop the link for Grand D real quick. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Now, tomorrow we'll be back on talking about anxiety disorders. I haven't started talking about the depressive disorders yet. Carolyn, we always eat. Eating this bunch, I swear to Pete. And if I don't, several people shot in Chicago today. Didn't know anything about that drop. South Florida's having a tornado watch. That old agenda free TV guy, I swear to God, it don't matter what time, day or night. Boom, that man is right there. Did you hear that, Jay and Bones? Pickle, pickle, pickle. Agenda free TV's live right now talking about a South Florida tornado watch. Well, yeah, it is common in Chicago. I think they're just hoping enough of the idiots will just kill themselves and get on with it. You think Christmas is going to be warmer than Halloween? Probably for you. Well, it's going to be for me. Well, no. It was in the 50s Halloween here. It's going to be in the 40s. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know, Trinity, if you've been around enough to know. I'm a mental health. All my degrees are in psychology, bachelor's, master's, and 2 classes and a dissertation away from the doctorate in psychology. That's why we do Mental Health Monday. But I really can't go into a lot or I'd be doing therapy. I swear these internet logs kill me. All right. Okay, everybody. We got a lot of stuff going on. We've got this Virginia to watch. So, having said that, I am going to try to go live on the news channel tomorrow around 5 or 6 o'clock. Then I will be live on this channel for Mental Health Monday. Now, my news channels are only like 30 minutes. Boom. In and out. Done. Um, but I'm going to try to do Mental Health Monday on this channel 9 or 10 o'clock tomorrow night. So I need to start putting something, I guess, in Marv's Discord because not everybody's in my Discord. But say your prayers for Virginia. Ain't nothing good going to happen to that governor. I'll tell you right now. He's one of Satan's people. Thank you, SOP, honey. I appreciate you so much. You're a top baby. So always remember, never be scared, just be prepared. Always pray before you post or go live. Remember, Share the love and the truth will come. And never, ever, ever forget how much I love and appreciate each and every one of you all from the bottom of my heart. And in case I don't see somebody before for the rest of the week, Merry Christmas. Love you all. Till next time, tomorrow night, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.